Ladies and gentlemen, hello to you, the seasoned few. If you don't know what we came here to do, let me tell you right now. RPG style character progression. That's role-playing game. You got to get in the comments and play the role if you want to play this game. Fantasy sports style betting. That means you need to bet on all these matches in the most electrifying four corners known to mankind. It is pro wrestling. We've got 3 shows. If you guys didn't know it, we're going to be breaking down things tonight. This is the show where we break things down into little digestible bites for your tiny little tummies. Okay? We've got AWE, not to be confused with AEW. We are here tonight with AWE. Thank you, Maddox. You can go watch what you need to, or you can tell me the comments and help me read out the comments. Shout out to Savage Spike, my son, here tonight. We got Shoot Style Wrestling over there in Shoot Style Land, the world title held by JP. We got the SSU. If you want to be part of that, upload your CAW with the hashtag SSU. You can get drafted to either one of these shows. But in the middle is something special. AWE, Algorithmic Wrestling, where no excuses, nothing. I'm not the one that made this show. Usually I custom mastercraft storylines for you guys and really put in a really good amount of work making storylines appear on the screen as they do in the comment section. The drama is real, you guys know that. But here tonight, I did none of this. I did not touch this match. You guys know, if you watched the last episode, you guys seen that the AI generated these matches. And no matter what show you're on, both shows mixed together here. Again, just a fun little thing to show the difference in algorithmic wrestling in each variation of its existence. Shout out to TCW Totes. Shout out to LTD, who's live right now as well. Not a competitor, a partner. The big 3, ladies and gentlemen. We're out here tonight innovating and making things happen. You've seen Bipiro and Totes having business over there. It gave me the spark I needed. Coming up next, you get to see everything, all the stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't get to see me do or whatever. Now the computer's going to be picking what kind of promo interrupts is going to be going on. So we'll see tonight what the computer does with H-Dog. And you might know him as Frost Freeman, but because of all the drama that happened, guys, I heard about the drama and why he became Kyle Graves. The fact that Frost Freeman was affected by the drama. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you share it out to the people. All right? The number one reason you got to hit that notification bell is you never know when we're going to be going live. All right? So again, let's talk about the drama. Frost Freeman had to change his name because of the drama from the past of the solo season universe. Do you understand that we affect people's storylines and the 2 people have never met? The fact that Kyle had to change his name because of beef that I had with someone else that he has never met, he has never crossed paths with. This is drama unbound. This is where real and spiritual E-Federation electronics, the Matrix, it all comes to a spear tip. And it's up to you, the seasoned few, to make your decision on what to do. I don't do it for you. Coming up next, though, I didn't even decide this. You didn't even decide this. We're all just going to sit back and enjoy what the algorithmic wrestling, it's kind of like a purification episode. It allows the AI to go unhindered for one full episode and work itself out. Work its own kinks out for one episode, because a lot of the time you can see, like in universe mode, sometimes you'll have a character who was a champion and then he's not a champion because the universe mode kicked him out or whatever. That's what we're trying to do here. The AWE is kind of a baptism, a purification of the algorithm that we do here, because I manipulate the show so drastically to try and give you the episode. This here, you just kind of get to see it happen. And right now, if you don't know who H-Dog is, I am the sun, the moon, the stars, and the sky. I am the father of the IWGP champion, The Beast. And tonight, I challenge any man to come and see. Oh, and he didn't even get a chance to say anything other than the word challenge. And the UFO champion, the man, let me talk. Oi, let me tell you something, boy. I've had to change my name because of people just like you, weirdos just like you, coming into the SSU. That rhymed, I'm not a rapper. Crowd explodes. We protect our own here. Hell, we even protect a few that aren't our own. But the truth is, it's still about wrestling. And you can't wrestle, H-Dog. Oh, I can't wrestle? Then why would I wrestle you? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is insane to see the drama here. That he doesn't want to fight him. I wouldn't want to fight Frost, a.k.a. Kyle Graves, either. And shout out to Kyle, a.k.a. Frost, man. I don't think you should change your name because of what happened. Shout out to all the drama. Should we crack the code? I don't think it should be up to me to tell that story. I think maybe if it's true, I think Frost should get in there and tell the story about what happened in LTD and how everything. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you're from Georgia. I know. I don't know where I went with that, man. I don't know. I don't know where I went with that. I don't know where I went with that. He's from Georgia, guys. Again, the AI made me do it. He's in the comments right now, and I kind of want to confirm this. I want to confirm the drama. Yeah, and I thought it would be funny, right? Can you confirm that, Kyle, that you changed your name because of the drama that was happening in LTD? Can you confirm that? Like here in the chat right now? Like, can we talk about that? The fact that I kicked out someone that we all considered a very... Hey, listen, man, I'm not going to say the P word. I'm not going to say no craziness. I'm not going to get caught up. But people threatening people in real life, people acting like they're cross-dressing's okay. Like I always say, guys, just tell me you're a man before you try and kiss me. You know what I mean? So, and that all came from some craziness that had happened. Frost Freeman, come on, tell us in the chat and let us know if the drama affected you through the big three. Understand that me, Totes, and Blaze, we have a bit of a synergy going on. I changed my name because the description was a point and go bad guy. He wanted to go bad guy. He wanted to go bad guy. He is part of the wall. He is part of the wall, and let's be real. That's good storyline because the wall is he only recruits like gang members. Miguel Morales coming in with a bandana like a cholo, you know what I'm saying? Really coming in there on some gang stuff. And then, so no, bro, read it. He's always so emotional. He's like, read it fully. Bro, I'm not doing it because I didn't read your promo. I did it because I got information about what happened with Temple. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm wondering if, the drama is real. For the last time. What do you mean for the last time? This is the first time I've ever asked you about it. This is the first time I've ever asked you about it. What do you mean for the last time? It's not for the last time. It's for the first time. This is you know what I mean? This is what we're talking about. I am just asking because I know what had happened on the other side. And I know he talks shit behind my back. I know everyone has something to say, especially people that I've crossed paths with in the past. So I'm just asking for you to confirm if that, if all that, why you changed your name. No, I know. I'm asking you right now, though, about that specific thing. I don't know, man. He said because I wanted to become a bad guy. All right, I'm going to wash my hands of it. You know what I'm saying? I'll wash my hands of it. It's all right, you know. I'm happy. I mean, and it works. It works, you know. It does work. He is a bad guy because he's hanging out with the wall and everything. I'm not saying that it's not a good thing that you did that. No one's saying that, all right? You know what I mean? A little ice water. Just a little ice water, all right? We're talking about behind the scenes on your character. I wanted to hear what was going on. He got the spotlight on him right now. What you talking about, Willis? Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, the drama's real. Shout out to you, the season few. Coming up next, the computer has not seen Weapon X in probably 12 episodes. Shout out to Lord Britishman, who has been absolutely carrying the tag team division right now. And you know, guys, hey, listen, you know me, man. Hey, this might not be for, you know, again, for everybody. But I tell you what, for the people that do get involved, like Frost, like Kyle, like Andrew, like everyone who gets involved, it is good. Like, it's good. You know, it gives you a reason to be here, gives you a reason to cut the promo. And the algorithm is the true king of the show. So if you know how to mix in the algorithm, and shout out to JW Caliber, who's another person who I've really fell in love with because his character has the ability. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. That is funny, guys. Listen, I am happy to have any debate with anybody, especially with Dubs and me doing the gift of gab right now. I'm super happy about the overall E-Federation community and how we're all interacting in a way that has some form of synergy. And, you know, shout out to the drama. Coming up next, one of the pillars who hasn't been here in quite some time, showing up to do a self-promo. That's because the game is trying to boost his algorithm. I've been taking him out of matches and putting the Lord in there, even though he has a rivalry, because the Lord is the only one that's been commenting. JW is kind of the same thing. He's been really boosted because of his comments. He's not here tonight, but we'll see what's up. Weapon X in the comments. For what? You don't deserve me. I've been here since day one. I've established myself as a champion, the longest reigning SSU champion ever. No one's broke my record, and no one ever will. Just remember that and the sound of silence. And his character put in a 5-minute, this is a shot at Miguel. That's a shot at Miguel. There's no doubt in my mind. He said a 5-minute match? Bro, that's a shot at Miguel. Oh, that's how I would tell that storyline. That's how I would tell that storyline. Make sure you guys hit that like button, man. That's how I'm going to tell that storyline. If you guys don't remember, Miguel making the decree that everyone had to fight in 5-minute matches. And so now that Miguel's gone, it seems even Weapon X's AI is mocking him. I mean, you can't get better algorithm than that. You know what I mean? The story baked into what's going on here. Jamar Games, JW in the... I mean, guys, this is getting good. This is getting good. Getting real good. I got to find a way to make this bigger. There we go. Okay, that's how we'll do it. No. My phone is a flippy. There we go. So, again, guys, get in the comments right now. Tell me what you guys think about that. What are the chances, right? Let's just talk about it for a quick second because that's kind of what we're here for. What are the chances? What are the algorithmic chances? How do I sound anyway? Okay, I sound good. What are the chances that Miguel Morales makes the decree that we have 5-minute matches? And then, what? It's been 3 months. 3 months later, after he loses the belt, gets injured, all that whole thing, he ends up, what? Ducking Weapon X because the Interplanetary title tournament, remember that, X still deserves his shot at Jakai. Because Weapon X had the title stolen from him in a 6-way gauntlet. This is crazy, man. Like, what are the chances that he picks the 5-minute match, which disrespects Miguel Morales? Shout out to everyone in the comments, man. I mean, shout out to everyone. Stop hating, sucker, says my man. This is great. I'm going to share this out really quick, guys, and I really hope you guys can do the same. YouTube Live is a very fickle thing. Algorithmic wrestling. This is where we talk about how AI will generate your true self. And that's kind of true, man. Like, I don't think Jamar Games would disagree. A lot of people in the comments, you got to know, this is where, you know, with wrestling psychology, this is where the road meets the pavement. Guys are really learning about themselves and learning about wrestling at the same time. I think this is just a good place to be. And this is I'm telling you right now, the game knows who's who and what's what because of how much I've done the algorithm. Remember what the storyline that's building right now in SSW is. This is a shot at the future. This is a shine of the future. Sean Sanders has to go through all 4 national champions before he can get to the world champion. He's already gone through 1. He needs 3 more. He's on, and tonight, will the computer just show us that he can beat JP, or will JP? This is big. This is big. This has got me tingling. You know what I mean? This has got me tingling a little bit here. Woo! Shout out to Sean Sanders, man. One of my favorite in the comments. Prime time.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from St. Louis, weighing in
from St. Louis, huh? The boy is legit one of my favorite wrestlers, though. Reminds me a lot of Prime Time, but more, you know, came in strong. Jamar had to come. I mean, Prime Time reminds me a lot of Jamar. Yeah, he had to come in strong. Did Sean. Of course, Jamar, we know his storyline. He's been here for so long, losing and losing, but learning and learning and learning and calling out people for their evil and never giving up. He's like the Goku of the universe, and he's leveled up from dying so many times. And I think finally Jamar is going to take on JW at the next pay-per-view. And it's going to be, I think he's got a moveset. He's got enough stats. I think he's got enough support from the fans. I really do think he finally is going to get his first win at Bash at Berlin. That rhymed, I'm not a rapper. And it'll be against a man who's been stopping him. I think he would have already got his one against the champion Oliver had JW not got involved. And again, this is all me as a fan. Like, this is me as a fan watching this algorithmic wrestling. I'm just like, dude, I took myself away from it. My character's not even in this anymore. I'm a full-time manager. And we will be talking more about the merger. We won't, you know, we'll call it a merger of Solo Season Universe and another company. So shout out to you, the Season Few, man. We are going to be getting bigger and better. And we will be absorbing a lot of the littler companies out there. So I think it's going to be, you know, I think it's going to be a good thing for algorithmic wrestling to have a place to congregate, a water hole, a set of rules. And that SSW belt still looks good, you know. Miguel kind of set the trend when he kept Maximus's title. When he kept Max's title, it kind of set a trend to keep the old title and the new title. Shout out to Totes Magotes, who gave us that world title during his retirement match. Good God, man. The absolute amazing retirement match between him and JP. Undefeated versus undefeated. JP undefeated in one-on-one matches. Totes Magotes defeated him and took away that streak, but walked away. Can you believe that? Totes Magotes' retirement match, he got to walk off into the sunset the way that Undertaker should have, you know? They took his WrestleMania streak away from him, and I don't think that ever should have happened, especially not with Brock Lesnar. I think that it was a beautiful thing to see Totes ride off into the sunset, and the way he did it was pretty solid too. Stepping on the gut of the American hero, but the funny thing about the American hero is he never dies. He's always recruiting new people. Totes is in the comments right now too. Shout out to Totes, man. Locking up in the center. Let's go. Hey, yo, classic wrestling. You know, that's something I don't see a lot in a lot of universes. Is this here, man? The lockup, man. Beautiful wrestling happening here. This is the start of wrestling. in most matches. If like you get in the comments right now, everybody tell me your favorite wrestler. Mine is like a Dean Malenko, a Kurt Angle. You know, tell me who your guys' favorite is. JP now putting his own hammerlock, keeping his head close to the chest so Sean can't strike him. Oh, and he's yanking that damn arm. The champion is looking good right now. Sean Sanders trying to do some wrestling with him, but I think it's the wrong thing to do. My man Totes Magoat says, Sting, you got to explain. More lockup? More lockup. I can't believe this. More lockup. Hold on here. The crowd is on their feet. I told you guys this is going to be a super fight. These two men have modified their characters to be absolute geniuses in the ring. Shout out again to Totes Magoat, someone who understands the hardhead style. You got to explain Sting. You got to explain that. You know, was it the Raptors thing? Like, do you like when he became like the Crow Sting with the black and white? Or are we talking colorful Sting when he was kind of doing the Ultimate Warrior kind of thing there? You know, Papa Shango. No, he said Shingo Takagi. How do you even say that last name? I don't know if I know that guy until I see his face. That's the one thing with the Japanese wrestlers. I kind of sometimes don't have, yeah, thank you again, Totes, for that. Yeah, the heads up. Shingo Takagi. Borden for being able to change with the times. Okay, a lot of people in the comment section there, you know. Hey, I know I'm like Googling it right now, man. I'm trying to figure it out because, oh my God, let's go. And I think one day people are going to be like, you know who my favorite character is? JP. Like right now, Sean actually just took the knee to the gut and rolled right into the ring with no hesitation here. I think that was the wrong thing for him to do. He's going up against a high-level competitor. He needs to not be emotional. His character literally looked a little emotional there and wanted to get right back in the ring. And that's the thing about the characters. They're built in, you know. Kuchiki Okada. Yeah, Okada's one of my... Kazuchiki Okada. I love his drop kick. The Okada drop kick is just amazing. And you know what? JP's forearms. You know what I'm talking about right now? Bro, I love JP's character. He's different than everyone else. Algorithmic Wrestling proves that you can go undefeated. Just look at Totes Magoats. If you have an understanding of math and how the game works, and also how to cut a promo and how to be in good with the promotion, and you know how to do good business, it becomes a thing where now, man, everyone, all these smaller promotions, SSU has already sworn to do it like Vince McMahon. They keep calling us the bad guys of the E-Federation universe. So be it. Watch your back, because we might just have to sign a contract that rhymed I'm not a rapper to absorb you and take everything from you. What is happening here? Oh my God, how is this possible? JW Caliber, that's the Texas flag there. That's the Texas flag. It is, it's JW. Oh my God, I didn't plan any of this. It's the AI. It's the AI. The ref didn't see it. The ref didn't see it. Oh my God. Oh, the ref but the ref, it backfired on him. That's awesome, dude. Oh my God, it backfired. Yo, Jakai, shout out to Jakai in the comments, man. I asked everybody who's their favorite wrestler. Get in the comments right now. Tell me who you guys think your favorite wrestler is. Now, again, guys, I don't really expect anyone to buy a ticket tonight. It's because I didn't do, oh my God, this is so awesome. We always enjoy your support, of course, but I didn't, you know, during the AWE shows, I don't really expect anyone to buy a ticket because I didn't do anything. Like, but I definitely will give you a boost. You know, all of that stuff still matters towards your boost and stuff, but I didn't do anything tonight, and the AI is still just kind of picking up on what I'm putting down storyline wise, because all the math is mathing, and so now even the computer's like, yep, we get it, guy, we get it, we get what you're trying to do there, and we can see it play out. But see, this wouldn't happen for like 6 months for me. Like, this match should never happen. You know, like, we shouldn't be watching this, but thanks to the computer giving us kind of a preview into the future, this match should have happened, you know, these are like dark matches, you know what I'm saying? 4 months down the line, we would see these guys fighting for the world title because Shawn had already cleared the the championship, the national championship, to beat the world championship. That's what the whole goal is, guys. That's why JP is called the world champion, and all the other 4 champions are national champions. Our hardcore Made in the Dungeon champion is from the Hart family dungeon. It's the Made in Dungeon champion that is R2K. The Beast is currently our IWGP champion, which is Japan. We've got our Shoot Style Championship, which we consider that the Middle Eastern title, the Middle Eastern region title. Then, of course, we got the USA title. So that's 4 regional titles that you have to claim and defeat the champions, or be the champion and defend 4 times before you can actually fight the world champion. So there is a bit of a brick wall, and that's why, again, JP calls it the Wall. His group is called the Wall. Kobayashi-san, Dr. Moriarty, the new addition JW Caliber, and last but not least, Frost frickin' Freeman. You better know him as Kyle Graves now, and he did not change his name because Temple was pressuring everyone backstage. I'm telling you right now, my name is Jay Savage. I have retired from being a wrestler and became commentary and a manager full-time for the SSU. Me and Miguel met over at MTW, and it was quite the event when I found out how passionate, if that rhymed, I'm not a rapper, how many people take this stuff seriously. And I'm just happy to... Oh, this is his finisher. The snapshot, ladies and gentlemen. The snapshot. JP's neck is whiplash. He's looking for the ropes. He can't find it, but he doesn't need it. The champion's down, but not out. This is big business here. Holy cow. Jakai's in the comments right now. I'm telling you, you better watch your back, Jakai. So many people are coming after that interplanetary title, especially Weapon X. He's been really wanting to come after it, but we haven't seen a lot of them in the comments, so you might have to worry about Lord British. I'll be honest with you. After what happened with Weapon X in the interplanetary title and you winning that through the gauntlet match, you know what I mean? Winning, Max Maximus won the gauntlet match, and then come on, man. It's big business to sit here and think about Weapon X getting cheated out. He was undefeated in the tournament. So how did he lose the title if he was undefeated in every tournament that he's ever fought in? Weapon X, literally his character, does not lose in tournaments because he keeps his stamina. Oh, this is his second finisher. Oh, my God. No, JP, you're not going to survive this. Oh, no, it's not his second finisher. This is just a superplex. Holy cow. Oh. Earlier tonight, if you guys didn't see it, JW hit him with a chair. He still rattled. He's still hurt from that chair shot. There's no doubt about it. And speaking of WCW, we were talking about all that crazy stuff. If you guys see in the background here, this is kind of like an old school, WCW ring back there. I love the look and feel of it. Like WCW Thunder, it's our own version of it. So we're here tonight. AI generated matches. The algorithm is real, and these are some crazy sliders. If you guys don't know, I did change the sliders a bit. Check out my new slider video. It's called the Seth Rollins sliders. It's the best Seth Rollins sliders, and it's thanks to Bryson, who gave a very, very generous donation. And so all he asked is that I do a slider video for him, and his favorite character is Seth Rollins. So it really is a nice accommodation that I can make for guys and that they trust in my math. Oh, wow. Speaking of Okada, an Okada-style drop kick coming from Shawn Sanders, modifying his opponent so they can't get to the ring. Oh, who'd have think that he would pin off of a drop kick? JW Caliber, the #1 henchman right now for JP in the comments. The only sewage around here is the verbal diarrhea coming from, oh my goodness. The comment section telling the story. If you guys don't know, put your comments on. Oh, JP, you're about to lose. Another finisher? And he bursted him? That's bright red right there, JP. No way he loses to Shawn. Oh my God. This is unheard of. The AWE is proving one thing, that Shawn Sanders actually might have a chance at the champion. These sliders are not really my full-on sliders. These are the Seth Rollins sliders that I have activated So it's kind of cool to see the math. Like we're doing. So again, guys, these matches are dark matches. These matches do not necessarily. I mean, you know, I wouldn't count them towards your record. The game is going to do it, but we have already made that decision back with Frost Freeman that we are not going to keep track of the game record. We're going to keep track of our own records so that we don't have to worry about the copy and paste method not working. Because you remember that was the controversy that we had. The copy and paste method was not working. And so people's characters and their algorithmic wrestling was off. And so it's unfair to say, you know, I did my best when you couldn't do your best because the game didn't copy and paste. So we went ahead and made the decision as a group, as a company, to go ahead and do away with the game-keeping track. A beautiful Okada dropkick. We just talked about that. Kazuchika Okada. Luzu Desprez. Man, beautiful moment right there. Caught him slipping. Telling a storyline, you know, again, about sliders that really matter. You guys know the sliders, again, that are happening right now are specifically for Seth Rollins. So these matches, again, are more of a experiment. You guys are experimenting with me, and so if you guys want to see what sliders I have activated, please go look at the Seth Rollins sliders. But I also will put out the official solo season universe sliders for competition and fairness very soon. I just don't like putting it out there because then, I don't know, man, it's like you got to keep what your secret recipe is, right? And I think if I give it all out too much, then people could steal it, and we all know that people love to steal characters. Shout out to people that have created fake Jay Savages. Why is Afro Samurai out there? Why is Afro Samurai out there? And I have not debuted that at all. And that Jay Savage looks nothing like me. Why is there a Lord British coming out in giant robot outfits? Like, we can't tell that that's his character. You can't cover up a character. Like, just because you don't want to you can't take off the tattoos because the tattoos are permanent. Come on, guys, you're not fooling no one. And if they were smart, I'm going to tell all you losers and cowards out there, if you were smart, you would actually use this glitch to your advantage and download people's characters right now and then watch all the tattoos disappear off of them. Now that's your new character. Go ahead. Thank me later, you snakes. But I'm going to tell you right now, you can never get rid of the true data of the character. We can always look deeper into the character and find out where it really came from. So no matter what, a snake is a snake, and you cannot cover up your venom. We know you're poisonous. We see you guys stealing people's stuff because you won't play by the rules of TCW. You won't play by the rules of LTD. You want to play by your own rules in a universe that you did not create and did not have a hand in creating. You would rather watch it be destroyed from within and bring all boats down instead of rising the tides and lifting all boats. We see the truth. The big three. All right, we're out here showing you guys, especially this weekend, with how many podcasts have gone on. I've got a lot of recordings from me and Totes that I need to edit and put out. Just drop that for you guys. Some hot wrestling takes. Not just real wrestling, but E-Federation Wrestling, which is the medium between you and Roman Reigns. Who cares, bro? I do not care about Roman Reigns' longest championship reign. I care about Weapon X's more than that, because I know Weapon X's matches were legit and they weren't preordained for him to win. Weapon X legitimately won his matches. Anything could happen in those matches, and you know that. But we were smart enough, and we were algorithmic. Our algorithmic wrestling was just better than the other guys. But then again, back then, we didn't even have the term. We didn't even coin the phrase algorithmic wrestling at the time. So Weapon X really has the advantage of being like our Bruno Sammartino, right? Where he is a great wrestler. We're not going to say he wasn't great, but he was great in a time where there weren't many great CAWs. Not a shot at him at all. I appreciated his support 100%, and that's why I, quote-unquote, protected him, as some people would say, as any wrestling company that has any sense would do. You would try and make sure that the people that respect your company and want to earn you money and earn themselves money, respect, and prestige, and want to further E-Federation Wrestling, Algorithmic Wrestling as a whole, you would protect those people. They're your friends, they're family. They're someone who contributes not just to your cause, but the cause as a whole. Some people like to say that that's a bad thing, or, they feel like it's unfair because they didn't get a fair shot, they feel, when it's truly just an excuse. And this is the place I will expose that every time. Temple, JD1 Fur, the list goes on and on and on and on. Those are the only two people I'm willing to call out right now, other than Miguel, which you guys know Miguel. I still love you. I understand the drama got to you. Totes my goats, I love you. We talk about it all the time. People lie, and people will get caught in their lies here because I refuse to play the game unfairly. And what I see in the comments is what you will see on screen, and there is nothing wrong with having a debate, as me and Totes do, as me and Kyle does. As we just did earlier, we talked about, the drama behind the scenes. I am okay with having a debate about morality within E-Federation Wrestling, because I think that it can change the world for some handicapped kid who has no confidence. Could you imagine being a paraplegic man or woman, child or adult, not having any victories, not being able to shoot the last shot, the game-winning shot? What if you had someone tell your story through Algorithmic Wrestling? Now, again, Jamar Games is one of my favorite people to talk about because of how long I trusted him to be there, and he trusted me, and now I'm building him to a point of undeniable success. You guys have watched him lose, right? And you want to say, oh, Solo buried me. I literally have put him under 6 feet of dirt and a casket. We had a ceremonial burial for the man, and he literally cut his own hair off, rose from the grave, and started telling we started telling his Totes, you want to talk about it, bro? You want to talk about how Weapon X almost came and ruined the fucking storyline? I'm really turned up. Let me take a sip of this beer. Totes, you busy? You want to talk about it, man? Shit was crazy. Andrew Dubs, you want to talk about the promos that we're cutting and stuff right now? You were my favorite, bro. As Mr. Galaxy, you guys don't know the story of Mr. I'm going back to tell the story. I don't even care. We'll finish this up here in a second. I'm on a rant right now. I'm on a rant and a raging rant right now. You guys want to talk about something crazy? You guys want to talk about Mr. Galaxy? You want to talk about how far back? We've almost erased the WWE completely from the news. We're almost there. We got one more year, one more pay-per-view, bro. We got one more pay-per-view, and we won't even know who the WWE is anymore. We will have completely deleted the WWE daddy. Cool in the comments. But again, Mr. Galaxy, I might have picked, let me tell this story in a positive way instead of telling it in a negative way, because of what went on in LTD. We're cutting promos. The truth is that he was originally Mr. Galaxy. We loved him. Come to find out, he does have a real person. He's really in the comments. We got a hold of him, and we said, hey, bro, for real, we want you to be here. Dubs, you can tell the story how you would like to tell it in the comments, but I believe you should agree with me or disagree with me that this is how it all started. You were Daddy Cool. You were Mr. Galaxy, the original one. And then now we were like, hey, buddy, come on. Like be your real self. And you were really reserved at first, very reserved at first, didn't want to do it. And now look at you. We can't get you to shut up, which is a good thing, right? My first original double Universal Champion. And Totes and me talked about that today. Do you guys want to give the... Yes, I gave it to him. Yep. I gave it to them as a sign of respect for being here. I started handing people their flowers as the new group of guys were coming in. I felt it was only right as a manager that I had to give guys their flowers. But I couldn't say that because I was also Jay Savage the wrestler. And then everyone would always blame me for things like, "Oh, you're cheating me because you're also a wrestler. You just want to be the ruler of your own show." Like, duh. I'm like, but also it would take away the integrity of the sports combat aspect if I destroyed my universe's algorithm. So you need to upload your character. I need to show you what the sliders are. Everything needs to be there so there's no excuses. The comments are right there, all in black and white. Then there's a little bit of backstage drama. The DMs where people lie in their DMs to their friends and then, manipulate, and then maybe they just don't know how to say no. Maybe some people just don't know how to say no and they get themselves caught up and then they break people's freaking hearts because we had a 6-month storyline that was building and you ruined it because you couldn't tell somebody no. Or on top of all that, what if you just couldn't tell somebody yes, Weapon X? Shout out to my boy Weapon X, still love him to death, but we know what the truth was. He told you, let's give it up. You were never going to be smiley-faced assassin, Andrew. We did do this on a podcast last year. We did. Dubs is right. But this is a new people were rehashing it, and no one knows it, Dubs. It's still weird because no one, we're still a small show. It's not like that podcast was posted and got hundreds and thousands of views. It only got like 183 views. Like, not many people saw what happened, and not a lot of people know the story of how you got started and how amazing it is, and how we did give you the first universal man. And Fat Jakai, look at Fat Jakai. What is Fat Jakai doing there? And then the huge Bubba Wilcox fight where he ended in a draw. This is all stuff that, you couldn't make it up. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to, bro. I could not make it up if I wanted to. There's just nothing. There's nothing better than this. There isn't. I'm telling you, there isn't. Solo season universe, TCW, Toastmagoats, LTD, the synergy between the three. Everyone in the comments who do jump from show to show, right? It's kind of like, oh, I'm leaving WWE and I'm going to AEW. You know what I mean? It's like it's something to behold what we're doing here, guys. And I hope everyone hits the like button, shares this out to the people, and kind of enjoys what we're watching here tonight. The algorithm kind of working itself out. Now, again, I didn't choose any of this. And the game is like, you know what we need tonight? Promos. This has been like a real WWE episode when there's been only like one match. There's only been one match in all promos. Let's go. Matt Storm knows he was cheated out. He should have been the USA champion, and Clint ran from me the first time. Will he run from me tonight? Of course he will. So I'm not going to worry if he's going to come to this ring. I'm going to challenge Clint to the next episode of SSW. You can't run, Clint. Management's already made it happen. And I guarantee you'll barely touch me. Matt Storm gonna be facing Clint. I guarantee you this. Management, which is me, is going to make it happen. Clint walked away from his challenge on the live episode. You guys saw that. If you didn't, go check that out. But Matt Storm is pissed about how he's been getting buried. And a lot of these new guys better watch their back, because a lot of old guys are coming back from the shadows, really, and coming back from the nursing home. Coming back from the nursing home to just come and splatter brains with their walkers. Matt Storm, one of my favorite old heads here. He's been here for about 3 years as well. Really been with us working out the algorithm, and people like that really have a story. 69, rated 69 was Miguel Morales. Matt Storm rated 96, but his character just could not beat Miguel. And it wasn't just because of Miguel, it was also because of my algorithm. Shout out to Sean Primetime, bro. You got that win over JP, which proves, I'm telling you, man, it goes to show you that I think your character is perfectly mastercrafted now. And JP's character, right now is really at a disadvantage with all these new guys. But being as smart as the Great Wall is, you guys will never touch JP anyway. That's how smart he is, guys. He knows how to use the title. He's so smart. Just a shout out to my son. Absolutely love him too. Anyone, please get in the comments. Have you ever seen that before? Have you ever seen that? And thank you again to my guy Toast Goats for the $1.99 buying that ticket for everyone. The vacant solo season universal title that was left vacant by Miguel. You gotta say that was a cool, clever move for him to cash in the Money in the Bank on a vacant title. I don't think the WWE has even done that before. I don't think the situation has ever arisen where a vacant title had come up while the Money in the Bank was in hand. So I think we were the first ones to do that in a wrestling storyline. I truly believe that. I challenge anyone. I challenge anyone to tell me a wrestling storyline that is similar to Jay Savage retiring, Totes retiring, Jay Savage's son taking the title, Totes creating a new title for the show that he got sent to only because Oliver couldn't actually beat JP. And now that JP's been beaten once, it seems he's on like a losing streak. Will he be able to retain his title? Of course he will, because no one will be able to touch him until they defeat the national championships, which Sean is the closest one. He's the only, man, come on. Of course, I love my man Jacob Hernandez, the werewolf, as well. He definitely needed, he's actually taken on 2 champions. He's only beat one of them. He's taken on 2, but he's only beaten 1. So it's going to be crazy to see who can be the first one to defeat all 4 regional champions and make things happen. This is the last thing that Oliver wants to see. Shout out to the Lord. He is on right now. It is the weekend. I'm feeling good, feeling great. I see my man Jakai in the comments rocking them chains, but ain't nobody got to say nothing about it. Listen, bro. Listen, we've already destroyed Digital Dog's character up and down, left and right. But this new version of him, and by the way, Jakai, the chains aren't purple, okay? The chains aren't purple like he got it at a Halloween gift store. He at least put them at the right color. Oliver can't bring him down, but this is big. Will both our major champions lose tonight? And now, if you guys don't remember, Digital Dogs was the one who clotheslined Oliver outside the ring after the Jamar Games situation. So this all matters. This has to do with the storyline. This isn't random. When Jamar Games and Oliver, when Jamar and Digital Dogs fought, Oliver came in and tried to hit Jamar while he was down, and Digital Dogs knocked Oliver out of the ring to protect Jamar. And so now, after all that is said and done, Digital Dogs is proving a point here that he could beat Oliver if he wanted to. He could beat anyone if he wanted to. He's a 7-foot monster. He could do anything. His character really is that guy. With no comments. After the whole Totes Goats thing, the drama's real, bro. The drama is real, and that's what separates a lot of our storylines from other people's storylines. Our drama is real. Our drama is very, very real. And if you aren't about that, I understand, but it's not because I'm creating drama out of thin air, or I'm like, oh, maybe you should fight him. No, it's about morals. It's about who you believe. Do you like Trump? Then you like JP. Are you upset with Trump right now? Then you're upset with JP because JP's doing the same thing. It's a mirror image. Trump was doing so good with all of his followers and stuff, and he was undefeated, right? And now look, the young man Oliver sent in Totes Goats, the undefeated man, the real hero, right? And then he goes off into the sunset and tells us to take care of the rest. This is drama. And now look at Trump and all the drama real life TV, people are falling out of love with him. And the same thing goes for JP. He's losing. People falling out of love with him. Can he recover? Will my overtime that I just got put in, will the no taxes on overtime really make a difference? No taxes on tips, will it make a difference to the point where America will be better? But at the same time, we're going to go bomb, we're going to go bomb some people. We're going to go bomb some people, bro. It's just hard to say. But the comparison to that is JP sending tunes at us. JP sending AEW and other characters at us. And so now, instead, our return fire to that is, okay, JP, you want to do some political stuff? You want to open the borders and send them our way? That's fine. We'll buy them. Onto the steps. Amazing. You could even hear the steps make the noise. That was awesome. We'll buy them out. No matter what, guys. Yes, the next SSU episode, which is the next episode, we will announce which company that we bought out. The same way that Vince McMahon showed up on WCW. That's about to say the MCU. The Marvel Universe. I'm fucking Iron Man. Oh, yeah, Iron Man's going to show up for sure. The same way, man, I think we're going to do the same thing. We're going to buy people right on out, man. Contracts, characters, everything. If people want to come in and steal our characters, and that's why we've been keeping them secret, that's why you can't download Jay Savage unless you sign a contract with me. Shout out to LTD. Shout out to TCW, who actually let me get his version of him. Absolutely love it. It's an economic policy for a man who declared bankruptcy more than 6 times in the country and to confront property in Arizona. And see, there we go. And this, it's all about personal opinion, personal growth, personal experience. My experiences, and I'll tell a very crazy story, about a very nasty thing, and that's abortion, right? So I have I love my little girl, and if it wasn't for Trump and the, Roe v. Wade, she wouldn't be here. I live in Texas. So, plans change, things change, and almost like the day we found out that Reva was, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you a very personal story, just to tell you how serious these storylines are for me. Obviously there's nothing like that going on within JP, but what I mean when I say that I want the storylines to feel the same. I want people to feel the same way about The Witcher that I do about my daughter. That I want you to love her, and they do. Clint, Jakai does. The digital dogs. What's going on? Where's Heathen? Where's Rewatch Gang? I hope everything's okay over there. And then we talk about what's going on with Melinda Gutierrez. And, again, all the trash talk that goes on behind the scenes needs to happen in the comments, because I'm not hiding anything. I will completely make it as fair as we possibly can for everybody. So right now, the Seth Rollins sliders are really unexpectedly making things happen. I'm really surprised at how these. We're definitely going to go back to the regular sliders, but it is nice to see a double choke slam. Good God, it is nice to see a double choke slam. We haven't seen that in years. Oliver, give him 3. Come on, give him 3. If he goes into another chokeslam, I would. Oh my God! No way, bro! No way! A third chokeslam. No, goes for something different. Oliver, wow. No way! Now Jamar is helping Oliver. Oh my God! Oh, right onto that chair. That was awesome. I'm sorry. Jamar's gonna help Digital. That's right, Jamar's going to help Digital. Oh, the referee's going to let it happen. Oh, my God, the referee's going to let it happen. He doesn't care. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, the referee's going to let it happen. Oh, this is awesome. Jamar Games coming to return the favor. Jamar Games coming to return the favor. He's telling dogs to use the sledgehammer. Oh my God, Jamar helping out Digital Dogs here. Onto the chair. No way, that was perfect, dude. I've never seen a more perfect DDT. John Moxley. Oh, that was awesome, dude. Oh, I need to clip that. That looked as real as it possibly could get. Oh, perfect onto the chair. Dogs getting hit with a super kick. I love where this has gone, even if the AI, you know, and this goes to show you, shout out to Toast Goats in his spreadsheet. I do use your spreadsheet much differently, but that also allows me, I use it for more AI stuff and stat stuff, because you know the game essentially does have a spreadsheet, but you have to go to different menus, different menu. And so instead of going to those different menus, I use your spreadsheet to create a 40% grapple rate or a 20% striking rate. And through my algorithm, I can figure out what will happen, what will occur in each match based on each slider and their percentages. And I don't have to go from page to page to do it. I can actually just look at the spreadsheet and find out what sliders to move and do it from there. So I can do it all from one window instead of doing it from 12 different windows. So the algorithm tonight are the Seth Rollins sliders, which are really more based for smaller, tricky guys. So I am surprised that, oh wow, he ate that like it was nothing. Wow. Wow. Digital Dog's character literally just ate that like it was nothing. Oh, that's it. That's the end of that. That should be the end right there. No way that the big man does a backflip, lands on his head, doesn't die from that. Inverted spinal cord. Oh, Ebola in the comments, bro. Shut your mouth. Know your role. This man is absolutely one of my favorite characters right now as well. Ebola Zaire Gaming. You know, tonight again, this is more of a podcast. We like to talk about certain things. I give you guys a lot of in-depth talks of storylines. Oh, he's gonna power slam the big man. No way. Oliver going up to the mid rope. I'm so happy for my son right now. Doing the biggest arm drag, the little payback there. Digital Dogs got him with an arm drag earlier, which makes me think. Oh, big body splash coming from the big man. Is he even going to have any stamina left for this? Can he do it? Oh, he did it. Oh, just barely got his big ass over there. Oh, I love how he's... See, this is wrestling psychology 101, by the way. Like, in a lot of other universes, and I'm not bragging. I am bragging. I love... Look how he set it up, man. Look how he stopped and just let the crowd soak in what was about to happen. You don't get that a lot, because a lot of guys in the game, you know, a lot of other guys would have just ran to the other one, ran to the corner, ran back, ran as fast as they could because they had the stamina to do it. Dogs' character had to take a second, had to walk up. Mason Blackwell, shout out to the dog himself. Maxwell Blackwell doing very good. Tag team champion with Ebola Zaire. One of my favorite characters when it comes down to his outfit. Mason has a good outfit. I do like his outfit. Because he looks like somebody you'd see at a gas station and you wouldn't know he's a wrestler, and then it's like, oh man, he looks cool, and it's like, you know, like, oh, cool. Like, didn't know. You respect him more for it once you find out. But he does look like he drives a Honda hatchback. Yeah. Shout out to you this season few, man. Oliver really did dirty here tonight. It looks like the tables have finally turned, but he still is he's still the Universal Champion, and Dogs is getting ragdolled right now. He is flying all over the place, looking foolish. Oof. I'm wondering if he's going to be able to do his oh my God moment, which is I believe, a standing Frankensteiner on the third turnbuckle. So I'm wondering if he does that. Will the ring break with Dogs? Let me see how many Oliver has. Yep, he's got it. So if you guys don't know, I'll tell you the story. Oliver's character is based on doing that. So his whole thing is based around doing an oh my God moment. And Oliver is the only person I've ever seen to actually do an oh my God moment. No one else has I've never seen anyone else do the three finishers other than Oliver. He's the only person I've ever seen do it. And he did it. He's done it twice before. He did it in the Hell in the Cell, which was crazy. and then he did it in Jamar's match, but he got reversed. And Jamar took one of his finishers. Please put him in the corner. He's going to do it. Oh, come on, dogs. Gosh darn it. Let him do it. I want to see the oh my god moment, because you can always tell because they zoom in the camera all cool and differently. Granted, all they do is this, right? I can create the angle. I can do what they do anyway. Like, watch, they're going to zoom in like this. They'll go, oh. They'll just zoom in. They'll go, oh. They'll zoom in like a cool, like, sorry, guys. Sorry. I got excited there and hit my microphone. Sorry about that. But you can see Oliver is going to, like, Dogs is created to do one finisher, put him away, one finisher, put him away. And Oliver's meant to beat you down up into the point that he gets all three of those finishers and then just puts you away with the ultimate. The ultimate. And see, now he's got a stored up finisher, a signature. I'm telling you, I set up my son's character to be absolutely a threat. Algorithmic wrestling is a real thing. It's not something that we're just talking out of our ass. Blah, blah, blah. Just because you can't do it, it just means you're not good enough. You got to learn this stuff. You got to learn what's up with JP and his undefeated streak is because he learned the moveset. Here it comes. Oh my God, he's going to do it. This is it. Oh my God, he's going to do it. This is it. Oh my God, he's not going to do it to Dogs. He's so high up. Oh my God. All three of them. Oh my God. That's algorithmic wrestling, by the way. That's what my son's character is built to do, and that's what he did. I mean, wow, bro. What a setup for the finish. And now you know what to look for Oliver's character, right? Now you know what to look for and what you expect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you expect that from certain people. You expect that from certain people. Like, now you know what to expect. Like, he took two choke slams, and then just, oh man, beautiful high-flying match. My son's character is really fun to watch. He really is. Mastercrafted by not only me, but the Lord as well. If you guys, again, need help with your character, just hit the comment section. Go watch my slider videos. Put comments under there, guys. If you guys have any... Oh, my God. I cannot believe he did this. Let's look at it from a different angle here. Oh, wow, dude. Oh, wow. I've got to watch that highlight. And did you see that it was almost a guaranteed victory? Yeah, so if my son can hit you with that, it's a guaranteed victory. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, man. You've never seen an oh, my God moment before. Don't lie. Don't lie. AI versus AI. That rhymed. I'm not a rapper. You've never seen it before. 3 finishers used, all in one. The ring didn't break, which I'm really upset about. I wish that the animation would have allowed for a big break. But not only did Oliver survive Digital Dogs, he survived Jamar's attack as well. That's right. He survived Jamar's attack as well. I do want to see it from this angle. Do they change? Yeah, they change it no matter what because it's the oh my God moment. You guys know they never change the camera angle for highlights, but they change it because it's an oh my God moment. They really zoom in on there. That's just crazy. He did it into a 7-foot man on the top. I mean, he's 4 stories in the air. He's 4 stories in the air. Good God, man. And did you see on Digital Dog's nameplate how much negative stats popped up? How far down his health bar went? Like, guys, I'm telling you, my son is master crafted to only do that finisher. Make finishers great again. If I could, and I wanted to do this, but it would have been too difficult to make everyone have to do only 3 finishers. So you have to, when you do your one finisher, it's a guarantee. And I could like make finishers great again, but it wasn't, it takes away a lot of other stats. It takes away a lot of other things that make people them, you know. It takes away a lot of the surprise, like, of certain characters like JW Caliber, whose lariat should come out of nowhere and multiple times, not just once. Like, you know. Anyway, I'm talking a little bit about hopes and dreams, because we've always had dreams, hopes, and stuff like that for the universe, and that's why we've been progressing. That's why your character has progressed. That's why JP's become one of the greatest. Mason Blackwell is still one of my favorite characters, who I gave a chance with him and Ebola, and they ran through the tag team division, became champions. They need to watch out because the Lord and Weapon X are currently the tag team champions. I think they could beat them again. They just need to catch Weapon X off guard like they did last time. Um, but Weapon X said he's going to win his next match within 5 minutes, the same way that Miguel Morales. I'm telling you, the disrespect is heavy right now. Shout out to my man JP. Yo, Holloway or yo, Max Holloway or Poirier. I'm never gonna go against Max. I just can't. I mean, I love Poirier because he's so good. He's perfect. But this is fighting, and anything can happen. And I hope Poirier, goes all the way into the third round. They come out for the fourth, and something amazing happens. I hope Holloway does a fucking Hadouken, fallacious Bukshin kick, and knocks the guy unconscious, sends him to the nether realm. WWE style finish with dreams coming true. And not only is it a WWE finish, but it's real. It's real. Like, he set it up with skill, and it's unbelievably amazing. And I hope Holloway hits a fourth round highlight. I hope they come out to the fourth. I hope they both know, like, okay, let's air it out right here, as Holloway usually does, and I hope he does like a rolling thunder kick and just knocks the guy out. Shining wizard, shining wizard. Yeah, he can't go 0-3, exactly. Yeah, and I know he's gonna do it. Like, and if he does, he'll go out in a blaze of glory. He'll be like trying to do a backflip kick, like Guile. He'll do a backflip kick and just get caught. Poirier will counter, take him down, hit him with that one ground and pound punch that starches him, lays a few more in, referee stops it. That's the only way Poirier wins is, he counters. Holloway gets caught up in trying to make the fans happy, and Poirier just doesn't give a damn and makes the most boring fight ever. That's the only way Max loses, is if Poirier makes it a boring fight. In my opinion. I think Poirier is just too good of a fighter, doesn't make mistakes. It's like fighting the Lord or Weapon X. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about the crowd. He cares about winning. He cares about putting you away, and he'll taunt 32 times while he does it because he has time to do it, and he knows that you're not going to get to him because he's smart. There it is. My man Mason Blackwell already putting a target on their back. I'll make sure that you guys fight them at the pay-per-view for the title. The Lord has had his eyes set on Jakai for quite some time now. Weapon X, of course, losing his interplanetary title to him. It is. And I'll say this, JP, we have the wrong sliders on tonight. So it really was the computer. Again, we do this episode because we need the computer to kind of air itself out. We need the computer to untangle any knots that I created during the week and the month, editing, matches. Like, because I edit most of the matches to create the show, and the computer needs to kind of straighten all that out. And so the next episode of WWE, right? You'll have guys in the back writing storylines and doing all that and telling people what to do. Well, it's kind of the same thing, except for I don't know what's going to happen once I press play. Like, I hope that the algorithm is 100% perfect and characters have a fair fight, and that's what it is. But if you look in that bottom left corner there, Mason, I already knew it. I had already had you guys booked. You and Ebola in the comments right now, two of the most active people. You guys deserve to be the tag team champions. You were the tag team champions, and the only reason you guys lost those tag team titles is because the Lord is that guy. And Weapon X is the longest reigning SSU champion ever, so his moveset has always been solid. Those two guys together, zero mistakes. I hope you and Ebola can either upload a new moveset upload something. Ebola's perfect. Ebola's perfect. Mason, the only thing I think that you might need to change is your striking package. Your striking package, I think, is a little bit too slow. I think a lot of your moves you cock back, like your character does a big winding up cock back, and unless you do specific animations where you also take a step back and then a step forward and it's like a dodge, you're actually just wasting time. Your character is going to get grappled while he's cocking all the way back to fucking Japan and trying to throw it to Nashville. They're going to get grappled or, caught in between with something else. So that's my only critique of Mason Blackwell, because I absolutely love his character. But going up against high level guys like Lord and Weapon X, you gotta have algorithmic wrestling on your brain. You gotta know that you just can't make a move set because you think it looks cool anymore. You're in the SSU. You need to build your character for the SSU. If you want to build a specific character for LTD, build a specific character for TCW. And by the way, Mason Blackwell, stick around for the next episode. You're going to be very surprised to find out that Solo Season Universe has bought out a company. We all know what's going on with Miguel Morales and me. All the drama happening backstage. Don't read the chat, Solo. Don't read the chat. Listen, I'm all over the chat, guys. I know that my man Sean and JP, we're not doing that. We're not doing a hair. No way we're even threatening the luscious golden locks. No, my AI videos are dependent on those luscious golden locks. No, absolutely not. We're not doing that. we're not, and plus it's already been done. Jamar lost his hair. You don't want to do something that somebody else did, But then again, Primetime, I know you won tonight's match, but remember the sliders are not the correct sliders tonight. They're not the correct sliders. We will be adjusting the sliders back to what they were and what they should be. What I like to call the Solo Season Universe, the most fair sliders, where a big guy has big guy moves, but he's not overly powered. Little guys have little guy moves, but they're not overly fast. And medium, wrestlers, in the middle wrestlers, average wrestlers are going to be more like tonight. You didn't get to see the styles accentuated. Like Oliver and Digital Dogs were both doing arm drags, which that shouldn't have been the case. With the way the sliders are right now, everyone's kind of doing because they're Seth Rollins sliders. So I don't care about what the other opponent does. I care about Seth Rollins. I care about Seth Rollins winning that fight. And I think we could do up the tariffs on Primetime. Absolutely. We're putting money on that right now. We're putting money on we're going to do Seth Rollins really quick. Where is Seth? Did I miss him? I must have missed him. Oh, why can't I pick him? What are they doing? Oh, because I don't have them unlocked? Oh, there we go. Well, that don't make no damn sense. Yeah, so if you guys want to see, we definitely have the CM Punk sliders. I don't know if people want to see that. Oh, damn, oh, this is what the stadium's going to look like, though. Oh, Bash at Berlin's going to look nice. The pay-per-view's going to look crazy. Oh, the pay-per-view's going to look crazy. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, so if you want, Mason, all you do is upload a moveset. You do not have to upload a brand new character. Just upload a new moveset. I can copy and paste the moveset onto your character, which does work now. And so now when we do that, your tag team moves will be different. So when you do your tag team moves with Ebola, it'll be different. And yeah, and if you lose, Yeah, on the big, and see that 20 points to my man Mason Blackwell. Mason, please pick a stat that you would like the 20 points to go on: arm strength, grappling, offense, speed, you know, finisher, signature, reversals. You let me know. 20 points go right on there. But that's what I'm talking. If I lose, I move on to bigger and better things. He doesn't. He's not just gonna quit because he loses the tag team title match. Like, he's actually planning for a future here at the SSU, and that makes you, as a fan, think, man, not only is he invested in the show, maybe I should be invested too, because some of this shit matters. It matters that Mason Blackwell was called Maxwell Blackwell and forced us to put some respect on his name. That's storyline. Come on. Seth Rollins sliders live. This is just proving a point to everyone tonight that the sliders are based for a good Seth Rollins match, not a good SSU match, or a good AEW match, or a good EFED match, or a good Algorithmic Wrestling match. I did this because a gentleman in my Patreon did a nice donation, and he asked me to please give him an AI versus AI Seth Rollins match, the best sliders. And so here we are tonight. Doing exactly that, giving them exactly what you want to see. A Seth Rollins match that you can get behind. Did anybody care about? I mean, this is big though, right? The Seth Rollins beef with CM Punk was kind of crazy. And I'll say that CM Punk definitely lied about going to Saudi Arabia. He kept saying, I'll never go up there, blah, 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 blah. I'm cutting edge. I'm straight edge. I'm all this other stuff. Boy, you went right over there when that money was calling. They probably paid him like $1 million to go over there. And he was like, whatever, I'll do it. CM Punk lied about doing them shows over there. He was like, they make women cover themselves up and all this other stuff. No, shut up. There's the Blaze Raid. Oh my God, I gotta love it. Cassie is in the comments. Guys need to be careful. Ladies need to be careful. The Blaze Raid is here. If you guys want to check out my sliders videos here tonight, we do have a... Oh my God, bro. Blaze in the comments. We haven't done one of those since we had camp when I was like 11, 12. We ran into the girls thing. Anyway, the sliders again tonight are based on a gentleman who got into my... He emailed me, which is crazy. He really wanted to get a hold of me. He should have just hit me up in my comment section here in the YouTube, and I would have gladly given it to him. These are the Seth Rollins sliders. If you have a specific wrestler that you like and you would like me to customize the game to make a match for them that is going to be a banger no matter what, I can do that for you guys. And so I really hope that everyone understands what we're trying to do here with Algorithmic Wrestling. Thank you to all the love from Blaze. Thank you to all the love from the Blaze Raid. And the Panty Raid is something extra special to see the 1 minute wrestler in here. Seeing that Weapon X put a 5-minute wrestling situation on his next match. I'm telling you guys, it's all about getting in there and letting me know who you think is going to be, or who is like your favorite wrestler and you want the match to go down good. So again, who's your favorite wrestler? Get in the comments right now. We talked about it. I picked Kurt Angle, Dean Malenko, some good technical wrestlers here. Going for that drop kick. No, huge clothesline. And so what are the sliders based on, and what are they supposed to do here? Well, Seth Rollins is a guy who is kind of he's a technical wizard, and he's also a guy who doesn't do good unless he's coming from underneath, right? And so we base these sliders to do one thing and one thing only, and that's allow someone to take a lot of damage and then come from behind and hit a curb stomp and win the match. And so that's what that's what it is. Seth Rollins, he's not power bombing guys, unless he's got two other people. He's a technical wizard, or he cheats. He's there. It is, boom. Boom. It's not something that he's going to win because of traditional methods. He's going to have to do, Seth Rollins stuff. This is one of his big spots, too. Don't lie. Seth Rollins does that at every pay-per-view. That stupid clothesline. He got CM Punk back, though. Paid CM Punk back for that clothesline he got hit with earlier. Ah, yeah. And see, this is a solo season universe match. A lot of the AWE matches we saw tonight were a little off. You know, you could kind of feel that they were off. They didn't have that pizzazz that we usually see, and that's because this is the match that the sliders are built to have. So shout out again to Bryson for his generous donation. Oh, you idiot. And again, I cannot edit the WWE characters. So shout out to Lita, shout out to 1 Minute Wrestler, Primetime in the comments, giving love to everybody. Sometimes I come from underneath. Sometimes I come from behind. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? Sometimes I just come by myself. There's nothing in the world better, though, than a good wrestling match, and especially one that you had to put so much work into. So, guys, if you guys want me to make a female... I've never done that before. I might actually have to do that just for the ladies in the chat tonight. Create a sliders that are based for female competitors here. Yeah, that was C. And I cannot change... He's going to kick out of that. Yeah, so, like, I cannot change the AI's tendencies, and I cannot change their stats. And so these specific sliders are based on characters that do not have the solo season makeup. You know, they do not have the base level 100 pin stat. These sliders are for actual WWE characters. So if you like to just click play and watch on like random Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes or whatever, and the guys aren't master crafted, this is like unmaster crafted sliders. That's what I should call it. Like if your character's not oh, that's awesome, dude. He just double threw him into that. That's the most realistic thing I've seen in a while, actually. I have to rewind that just because I'm kind of amazed at how cool. Trish Stratus is my favorite. Hey, listen, Trish, I love that t-shirt. I actually want to order that t-shirt where it says your first crush. I really do want to order that t-shirt from Trish that says your first crush. I really do. It is definitely something I want to do. I love that he double Irish whipped him into the thing, though. And he's doing his style of wrestling, like, you know, brawling, striking. CM Punk looks like CM Punk. And Seth is coming from underneath. Dodges the spinning back fist, locks it up, gets in the ring. And this is where he starts getting, again, whooped. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he'll win the match right here. Let me see. No, he's not there yet. He already used his curb stomp so early. Yeah, and again, it's a different setup to the match because the guys' stats are not under my control. So if I could control all the stats, like if I had Lita, if I had 1 Minute Wrestler, if I do have Blaze, who I am master crafting right now, and I've been kind of showing you slowly but surely, Blaze. But, I haven't been putting too much pressure on your character to be the greatest of all time, as he usually is, because I haven't mastercrafted him yet, and I'm doing a lot of other things like these sliders. And, again, this is a match that you would usually see. There it is. Let's go. Beautiful. He is going to win right here. I didn't think he would, but... Oh, nice. Oh, the computer is so good right now. Jey Uso coming to help out CM Punk. This is crazy. And again, the sliders are built for WWE. What is he doing? He's yeeting. He's yeeting to the crowd, bro. He was yeeting. Oh, my God. He was yeeting to the crowd. What a pin animation. I've never seen that pin animation. They added a new pin animation. Did you see that? I didn't know that. They added a new pin animation. No yeet. That was good. Did you guys see that? I'm going to just rewind that really quick. I had never noticed that they finally added a pin animation because when you had to kind of like manipulate your character to get to the middle of them. It used to be that you could not grab the leg. That's a beautiful new pin animation. Look at that. It used to be you had to be in the middle of the body to do it. Now there's a new animation. I love that. We're discovering new stuff, dude. And thank you. Yeah, Gang Gaming, you get it, dude. That's what we're supposed to do here. I am priding myself. I always pride myself on the most realistic sliders. And again, to be able to create super matches like we do in my solo season universe, undefeated versus undefeated guys, algorithmic wrestling at its peak, I have to be able to change stats, AI tendencies, and I cannot do that with WWE characters. They don't allow you to do the editing. And so the sliders that I've specifically put out, the Seth Rollins sliders, we can just call them the unmastercrafted sliders. That's the way the entire match, like every single Seth Rollins match goes just like that. Every single Seth Rollins match is exactly like that. It's perfect. Algorithmic wrestling, turning real life into the game, equating people's wrestling prowess into numbers, and actually making their moveset look. And Seth Rollins does that in every pay-per-view, and it looks just as shitty as it always does. And I'm telling you, man, I've done something here. Shout out to Bryson. Shout out to Bryson. You asked for it. You got, which I do not like that he had to do 2 stomps though. But I cannot change the special meters. I cannot change their stats. So he was able to get a special way too soon. He should have had to wait until this point, and then it would have been a nice victory for him, and his finisher wouldn't have looked weak like he had to do 2 of them. It's my only gripe against these sliders. That's my only gripe against them, is that I cannot change their stats, and so every once in a while you'll see like a match with 3 finishers, which I don't think Stone Cold is hitting 3 finishers. He's hitting 1 and done, you know. But there you go, guys. Proof is in the pudding. If you guys would like to go see my very well-made Seth Rollins slider video, you can check that out now in my video tab. Please check it out in my video tab. Hit the like button, hit the share button, share it out to your friends. We will be making a female slider video. I think that would be the next one, just to show love and respect to the panty raid that showed up tonight. And I definitely am excited to see what I can create with the ladies, because we all know my favorite matches are the ladies matches, because their animations are smoother, the characters are more relatively the same size, and whoever did the capturing of the moves, like those girls were going hard on each other, no pun intended, but they were like beating the hell out of each other on those green screen suits. Like it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful to see female matches. So let's probably, and honestly, I bet you my female matches will somehow become hardcore sliders. I bet you hardcore sliders and female matches will go great together, and I'm already like masterminding this in my head to give the ladies a match that they deserve, respectful of not only their support in the comments, but relative to their comments. So, let's get some hardcore stuff going on. Those ladies in the comments are hardcore. It should be the same as on the screen, and that's what we do here. RPG-style character progression. Role-playing game. That means you got to get in the comment section and play the role if you want to play this game that allows me to tell the story on the screen. I cannot know what you're thinking or what you're doing if you don't tell me and you don't tell everyone else. Right? That's why there's vignettes. That's why there's promos. That's why LTD is doing the gift of gab. So you can not only have more fun, but further your storyline and not just be a character that you created and he's just there. It's you. It's your morals. It's your hates. It's your likes. It's your I don't knows. It's your truth. I love you guys to death, and I mean that. Tonight, again, we did do a very cool video with the sliders. Please check it out. Very different than my usual SSU sliders. We will be going back to my regular SSU sliders, which I've done videos on those before, but there is a secret sauce to the sliders I don't show you guys to make it ultra fair, to make sure that everybody does exactly what they're supposed to do. If you're a big guy, you do big guy stuff, little guy, do little guy stuff, and even more so, your movesets get accentuated because of a lot of intricate things that I do to try and make sure that not everybody looks the same, that Miguel doesn't fight like Shikai, that Matt Storm doesn't fight like Blaze, that Sean doesn't fight like JP. That takes a lot of work and effort to make your guys' characters shine, because the game isn't perfect, but you guys are. So let's show how perfect you are in an imperfect world, but we're getting pretty damn close to perfect because we argue it out in the comment section, because we take this passionately, because Algorithmic Wrestling, I think, deserves to be right next to Evo, Call of Duty. We should be at these conventions, these Comic-Cons, where we set up booths. People come up, we create them a character. The next person comes up, we create them a character. We create a storyline on the spot. We give them the solo season universe. We give them the E Federation experience, the algorithmic wrestling experience right then and there, and then they get hooked. Then they're like, wait, edit my moveset. No, okay, we can't do that right now, but we do a show every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You can catch it, boom, boom, boom. Okay, well, I'll upload my character, I'll upload my moveset, and then every single week, every single match, people could upload a new moveset that is going to beat and combat the next guy they're fighting. So it does become more than just whatever. It becomes more than just, an entertainment. It becomes a sport because now you do have to manipulate your character and learn and train and actually get at this thing we call algorithmic wrestling, or you're going to fall by the wayside. Let's talk about Jakai's character, who he modified his weight and his moveset, and he was not the guy we knew and loved. And I wasn't holding him back. His character was. It was not me. Went back to his slim self. All of a sudden, Cutter's coming out of nowhere. I mean, it's all in the pudding, guys. It's all in the pudding. So I hope everyone has a good night. We had a good night. I had a good night. Check out the slider videos. We'll be going back to regular sliders, JP, so you guys will be back winning in no time. Don't worry about it. Again, these sliders were based on characters that are not solo season mastercrafted with the 100% pin escape. It was based on making Seth Rollins look good. Thank you to Bryson. Thank you to you, the Season Few. Stay seasoned, and we'll see you guys next time on Dragon Ball Z. Angel, Angel, Angel. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I'm so